Hello and welcome to the Cosmic Messages channel. And for the month of April, I'm doing things a little bit different. I'm going to do the entire month with a beginning, middle, and end of the month reading using 3 cards and one main card, one major arcana card for the main message for the month. Please be aware that I do not follow astrology, so if you are looking for that, this channel will not be following astrology. I'm just using the signs as a way to categorize the readings because everybody knows their signs. So I'm not going to be getting into the actual astrological type stuff. I'm just relying on the cards to convey a message from the universe and from the angels. So just be aware of that. Also, I highly recommend, so you know my background, watching the intro video to the channel, the introduction to the Cosmic Messages channel. Not many have actually watched that video, but that gives you a little bit of my background, some pertinent information. So if all things work well, in just a few moments, we'll be switching over to your sign for your message for April 2019. So thanks for watching, and now we'll switch over. Hello, my Taurus friends. This is your reading for April 2019, and I've already concentrated on the cards, and they've already popped out of the deck to save some time, and I've got them all there spread out for you. And I happen to be a Taurus, so I hope this does apply to me because I'm having some difficulties as I record this in March. So I hope we're all in the same boat because I really, really like this reading. As I was getting the cards, and I'm actually, personally, I'm looking for work, and a little bit down. And I was actually, as the cards were popping, before I even looked at them, I was getting a very uplifting feeling. And I just got this feeling for this reading as I was putting them down that there's some other Taurus people out there that are just ready for a change. And I hope I didn't influence the cards, but that looks exactly what this story is all about. So I pull one major card for the main theme for the month, or the period, which will be the month of April, and then 3 cards from the minor arcana for the beginning, middle, and end of the month of April 2019, and 1 angel card, which was also very, very good. So let's take a look at this, because there is definitely a story going on here. We'll start off with the overlying energy for the month, and you got the Magician. And the Magician's not really he's a magician, but don't think magic. But think of new beginnings, the power to make a difference. With that kind of card, you should look for synchronicities, repeating patterns. Are you noticing something like maybe the time or numbers or something? They all have a meaning, and you should pay attention to those with the Magician. So you can think of it as magical, So let's look at the month from beginning to end. And for the beginning of the month, and actually in the middle of the month, we've got 2 queens. We start the month with the Queen of Swords, which is about having good instincts. A woman in particular could point you in the right direction. You shouldn't overreact. But it's a positive card, and it's about having good instincts. So I'm going to put myself into position here, and I really shouldn't, but I will. But if you're looking for work, trust your instincts, because that card is saying for the beginning of April, you have good instincts. If you're looking at a relationship, the Queen can represent a woman with good instincts. If you're a man, be aware that it could be a woman with very good instincts, so hopefully you're the right person. And again, a woman could come into your life, and this is no matter what, a man or a woman, but a woman who has these good instincts could point you in the right direction. So think of it this way. You may seek advice from a woman who will give you that advice, and you should trust it. If she seems confident, maybe she is the Queen of Swords, and she's going to put you on the right path. So pay attention to those women in April. But if not a woman in particular, good instincts, and she also represents not to overreact with anything that maybe something may disturb you in the beginning of the month, and it may make you want to overreact. Just keep that in check. It's probably not as bad as you think. Now, for the middle of the month, we got another queen, and you got the Queen of Pentacles, and she represents home and making things nice at home, making you comfortable. And she's the Queen of Pentacles. She likes the finer things in life. She's sitting there. She's got everything she wants, and it's nice. She likes it nice and comfortable. She also represents the type of person that would be asked for advice. So maybe someone will ask you for advice. Maybe this has something to do with work. Maybe the woman that pointed you in the right direction, that Queen of Swords, she's got you in the right direction, and you've got some other people that are now asking you for advice, especially if you're a woman. She also advises to take some stuff from home, maybe a cup or a mug, or just maybe some pictures or something from home. Bring it to work to make you feel more at home. Now, this could be leading to, if you're thinking about work, a woman who's going to point you in the right direction, or you just have the good instincts to find a new job. And with that new job, you want to make it more like home so that you're more comfortable. And then we end off the month with one of my favorite cards. I like this card because I like atmospheric phenomenon, so it usually has a rainbow in it. So I like seeing rainbows in the sky. But this is the Ten of Cups. It's the end of the cups in the minor arcana there, which means in completion. And this is a happiness card. Wishes come true, I like to say, for that card. So your wishes have come true. So you've got this magician talking about a new beginning. You have the power to make a difference. Maybe you're seeing some synchronicities that I mentioned earlier, like repeating patterns. That's going to lead you down the path with these two queens to a new situation, which is going to ultimately, by the end of the month, be really, really nice. If you're already at work and you've made it more homey, you feel more comfortable, you'll be on the right track. That's what that's saying. Everything is just, it's good. It's solid. You've reached that point at work where you could say you're indispensable. You're the kind of person that people are going to ask. There we go, back to the middle of the month with that Queen of Pentacles asking you for advice, because you know what you're doing. You've got your game together, and so everything is good. If this is a relationship, by the end of the month, everything is good. So then we look to the angel card that popped for you Taurus friends, and you got Crystal. And I really like this card too. Crystal says, have faith and hope because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see yet. So I'm recording this toward the end of March. And maybe this card is just simply, the crystal card here is just letting you know, confirming this whole storyline here that ends the month of April with everything being peaceful and good, happiness. Your wishes come true. If you're looking for work, everything ends nicely. And maybe you don't see it in the beginning of the month or even in the middle of the month. Things are leading up to it. By the end of the month, everything is good. And so maybe you don't even see that yet. I would personally like that to happen. But that's what's going on here. And if this has to do with a relationship, there's something good on the horizon that you can't see yet. So follow those ladies, those queens, because by the end of the month, everything is going to look nice. And then we go back to that magician for the whole month. New beginnings. Almost magical. Anything can happen, and you can make it go in the right direction. Improvements he can represent too. I mentioned synchronicities, making a difference in the positive sense. Got to be a little careful with the magician, though, because sometimes they have tricks up their sleeves. But everything else is pointing towards something good, and especially with that angel card sort of just wrapping it all up. I mean, it just says so. Have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see yet. So it's coming. It's there. You may not be able to see it, but everything is going to be okay. You're going to be happy by the end of the month. Things are going to start turning around. People are going to start asking you for advice. And again, this is for April. This may bleed into May, especially with this card. Maybe there's something that's you're feeling better, and it's going to get even better in May because there's something on the horizon that you can't see yet. So maybe that's going into next month. So I hope this resonated with some of you. Very, very nice message. Nice little storyline going on there. And if it didn't resonate with you, well, I guess this message wasn't for you. But, I mean, overall, this is such a positive message. I hope it applies to a lot of different people. So thanks for watching.